Here we are leaving Dublin on the BYD ATTO 3 road trip coast to coast. But I want to do, some people said, oh, you're coming from the west to the east all the time. So I want to do the full back and over. It's 636 kilometers exactly. Darwin is with us. She's getting dropped off with Patricia into Mullingar. And then I'm continuing on to Belmullet. It's my dad's birthday at Saturday. So range, let me turn this around, is saying we have 97% battery with 411 kilometers. As I said, it's 318 to Belmullet. Lots of new easy-go chargers down there. It's the BYD design trim that we have. Temperature 17 degrees outside, so it's pretty perfect for EV driving. And I will update probably at the other end of the journey, because I don't think I'll have to stop for charging. I shouldn't do anyway. Yeah, so stay tuned. Thanks. Just dropped Darwin and Patricia off in Mullingar. We're down to 294 kilometers and Belmullet is 219 from here. And it's saying it's going to take me 3 hours. So I should have a buffer of around, my maths on a Friday evening, 76 kilometers. So yeah, let's give it a go. Just after arriving in Belmullet, just after 9 p.m. and we didn't have to stop as assumed. It's 14% battery left. And it's a range of 57 kilometers. I can see the average across the 1,793 kilometers this car has driven is 15.9, and then it also gives you my last 50 kilometers, and that's saying that's 13.7. Now the last 50 kilometers will be national primary roads, so 80 and 100 kilometers. What I'll do is I'll reset all the data before I head back up on Sunday, so you can get an understanding as to how efficient it can be driven. There was 110 on the motorway. The M50 was back to back. It was Friday evening, so there wasn't much of that. But once we get out of Dublin on the M4, it was no problem with 110, plenty of road, and there wasn't too much traffic. And then it was 100 cruise control pretty much all the way then. So very good efficiency, great to get down to Belmullet and didn't have to charge, and it's across the country, coast to coast. Now it is 20 degrees, so in winter time I'd say you'd be teetering on not maybe doing it, or definitely getting towards the 0% squeaky bum time. There's been a whole charging network of easy-go chargers after being put into County Mayo anyway. I think there's 20 plus of them now, so Swinford, Foxford, Ballina, Crossmolina, Belmullet. Any time I get into the county now, I'm going to have no problem, which is great. So that is the journey down from Dun Laoghaire to Belmullet. Somebody was looking for that. I met at a meet-up with the Irish EV Association, I think it was last year. So do it all again on Sunday, back the other way. Thanks. This video is in partnership with Nevo.ie, Ireland's only dedicated electric vehicle platform. And on these longer journeys, we've got a journey planner on Nevo.ie where you can put in your start and end point, and it'll show you all of the chargers near and on the road. So you can extend that radius out if you want to go off the road a small bit. You can see the AC and DC chargers, and even on Nevo.ie, you can put in the make and model and on battery size of the car that you're thinking of purchasing, and it will show you if you have to stop and for how long you'd have to stop on that journey. So make sure you head over to Nevo.ie today to have a look at our journey planner. Start of the return journey home back to Dun Laoghaire, and we are at the new EasyGo 50 kilowatt DC fast charger in Belmullet. EasyGo and Mayo County Council have partnered all across the county to put in one of these in every single town and village in Mayo, Ireland, I wish. So it's great to be able to come all the way to Mayo and then know that no matter what town I go to, there's going to be an EasyGo fast charger into it. But previously we only had a ESB fast charger in Ballina, Castlebar and Westport, which wasn't enough and it wasn't fair on the people from the other towns and villages. So this is, I charged up at home, Mum and Dad's just a regular domestic socket, and I got up to 50% approximately this morning. So it wasn't going to be enough to get me back about 200 kilometers, whereas now I'm on this for about 45 minutes, and that's going to get me back to Dun Laoghaire with plenty to spare. I'm going to stop in Mullingar to pick up Patricia and Darwin the dog. But yeah, it's been seamless. It's been great to be able to drive that all the way down and have a buffer of 60 or 70 kilometers, and yeah, really enjoying it. Next stop, Mullingar. So we're just after finishing charge in 44 minutes, and we got up to 96%, giving us a range of 46, and then the distance is 318 kilometers from here to Dun Laoghaire. And we have to stop in Mullingar, so that gives us a buffer around 88 if my maths is correct. But I reckon probably end up with probably 50, although it is 24, 23 degrees. Yeah, next up Mullingar. Very simple. Thanks. Just landed in Mullingar, and we have range 154, left 37%, and the average is 16 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers, and the last 50 kilometers has been 14.6. To go home, we are left with 99 kilometers left to go home. So yeah, I should have 50 or 60 kilometers left with regards to efficiency, etc. So yeah, good. Nice drive or lane centering. It's a bit, it shakes the steering wheel. You can turn that off, or you can put up an alarm. So definitely probably would turn that off for more country roads, but otherwise all good. Just got to Ranelagh, meeting a friend of mine for pizza this evening, and so I got back to Dun Laoghaire at about 60 kilometers left, and then went up to my brother's in Drimnagh, did another video on fitting car seats in. My niece, two nieces, Gwen and April, so 6-year-old and a 10-week-old, and then drove over to Ranelagh, and I am, it is down to 2%, 9 kilometers left. It's gone into kind of like a restricted mode. It won't go very fast, but lucky enough, I've found this little fella. Hopefully it's working, because 9 kilometers is, I might get some more. Actually, let me bring it back up to the menu. And then we are at, so what were we doing? 16 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. So we brought that down since we started. And then the last 50 kilometers was 14.2. That has been my coast to coast in the BYD ATTO 2. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment. And remember, if you think the EV is for you, leave it to me and I'll review. Thank you very much for watching.